Welcome to a Monday edition of Concacaf Video Signals. Today, we congratulate Panama, the new champions of Central America, and take a look at all the action from the Concacaf Nations Cup this weekend. Also, we'll see how the teams in the Concacaf Champions League quarterfinals fared in league play, and join me as we tour around CONCACAF. First, let's head to Honduras, where Panama defeated Costa Rica on penalties 5-3 after they played to a scoreless draw in the championship match of the Concacaf Nations Cup. The victory avenged Panama's loss to the Costa Ricans in the 2007 final in El Salvador, also on penalties. Costa Rica was searching for its fourth consecutive Central American title, but it was not to be. Amazingly, Panama are champions despite scoring only 2 goals the entire tournament. Victor Herrera, Edwin Aguilar, Ricardo Phillips, Luis Jamarillo, Almicar Enriquez all converted their penalty kicks for Panama to ensure an historic victory for their nation. For Panama, it is a win that builds momentum heading into the CONCACAF Gold Cup and is a measure of satisfaction after failing to advance to the final round of World Cup qualifying. For Costa Rica, the loss means that they have finished no worse than runner-up in 7 consecutive Nations Cups. A glance at the list of Concacaf Nations Cup champions shows that Costa Rica were dominant in the 1990s and have made a strong impression on the 2000s as well. Also, yesterday, host Honduras got by El Salvador 1-0 in the third-place match. It was only the second top-3 finish for Honduras in their last 5 Concacaf Nations Cup appearances. Roger Espinoza scored the winner in the 30th minute. Honduras' Amado Guevara and El Salvador's Sean Martin both found themselves ejected for the second time in the competition. On Friday night in the semifinals, Costa Rica beat El Salvador 1-0. Andy Furtado, the tournament's top scorer with 3 goals, scored the winner in the 18th minute. The match was abandoned in the 60th minute by Panamanian referee Roberto Moreno when El Salvador were left with only 6 players after 2 of their players were ejected in the first half and after El Salvador had already made 3 substitutions. 3 of their players were injured and could no longer continue. In the second semifinal, Panama outlasted Honduras 1-0 on a counterattack goal by Ricardo Phillips in the 39th minute. Honduras dominated nearly the entire match, holding a 15-2 advantage in corner kicks, but could not find the back of the net. Honduras has now gone winless in 4 of its last 5 matches against Panama at the Concacaf Nations Cup. A quick glance at the tournament scoring chart shows that Costa Rica's Andy Furtado was the leading scorer with 3 goals. 3 players were equal with 2 apiece. 4 quarterfinalists in the CONCACAF Champions League were involved in domestic action this weekend, all of it in Mexico. On Friday, Cruz Azul fell away to UAG 1-0. La Máquina is now 1-1-1 after 3 rounds of matches. Yesterday, Atlante drew at Pachuca 1-1. Luis Gabriel Rey gave Atlante a 63rd minute lead, but Pachuca equalized 16 minutes later. Pumas' 2-match winning streak came to an end with a 1-0 loss at Toluca, while Santos grabbed its first point of the season with a scoreless tie at home to Puebla. Marathon of Honduras plays away tomorrow at Olimpia. Now for a tour around CONCACAF. Trinidad and Tobago stayed unbeaten in its tour of Argentina with a 2-2 tie against Atletico Platense on Saturday. Cornell Glenn scored a goal in his 4th consecutive game, while Errol McFarlane added another. The Soca Warriors have 1 remaining warm-up match before heading to El Salvador for the February 11th World Cup qualifier. The USA called in 20 players to its training camp in Carson, California. With the exception of Charlie Davies, who plays with Hammarby in Sweden, all of the players are domestic-based. And finally, the CONCACAF Champions League surprise package, Montreal Impact, is in Florence, Italy for a pre-season camp. The Impact are expected to play a minimum of 4 friendlies before returning to Montreal on February 13th to finalize their preparations for their quarterfinal series against Santos of Mexico. Now for today's CONCACAF quiz. On Friday, we asked if you could name the year in which Nicaragua finished in 5th place at the Concacaf Nations Cup prior to this year. Well, this question generated a lot of response, and the answer was 2005. Today's question brings us back to the hero of Panama's win over Honduras in the Nations Cup semifinals on Friday night, Ricardo Phillips. In the 2005 CONCACAF Gold Cup, Phillips scored 2 goals in 1 game. Can you name the team against which he accomplished that feat? If you think you know the answer, please send an email to VideoSignals@concacaf.org before 12 p.m. New York time tomorrow. Those who answer the question correctly will have their name placed into a weekly contest where the winner will receive a CONCACAF prize. The draw for this week's prize was conducted earlier today, and the winner will be notified shortly. Well, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed our Concacaf Nations Cup coverage. Please visit the Concacaf website for additional information and features. Our thanks to you for joining us at Concacaf Video Signals, your source for Concacaf news.